Halo guys, kembali lagi dengan aku Iceberry. Di sini aku mau lanjut main episode selanjutnya dengan menyelesaikan misi-misi yang ada di Genshin Impact. Jadi ini aku kemarin jalan-jalan sama nyoba beberapa fitur-fitur yang ada di game ini. Terus ini aku sampai di sini, so kita akan aktifin. Oke. Oke. Kalau diserahkan kenapa ya? Oh, oke. Oke, coba semua kah? Oke. Wih, wow. Hah, di mana itu yang terbuka? Wow, harus mencari kah? Ada bangun kita coba ya. Oh, ada beneran. Dapat, dapat fall. Dapat daging cuman dikit. Ini apa nih? Animalculus. Oke, mari kita hancurkan. Oke. Jadi ini rencana. Jadi ngomong dulu. Oke. So, kita akan coba buat nyelesain apa ya? Ini kah? Oke, ini coba ya. Kita akan ke sana. Oke, udah sampai. So, kita akan ke sana ya. Center.
Hey, there's a lady over there waving to you. Let's go and see what she wants.
Oke, kita di dada.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Actually, I have had my eye on you for a long time.
You've had your eye on her, eh? Has she been causing some mischief?
Oh, that is not what I meant at all. When I look at you, I see one with the potential to rival the great adventurers of legends.
Paimon sees it too. Paimon always feels safe adventuring with her.
Nevertheless, to the adventurer, experience is far more precious than potential. You must accumulate adventure experience to increase your adventure rank. Time is of the essence. Allow me to brief you on.
Wait, are you saying we're like official adventurers now?
Do not worry. The Adventurers Guild does not charge a membership fee, or, in short, there are lots of benefits, but no drawbacks to becoming a member. Basically, the Adventurers Guild rewards you every time your adventure rank increases. Here is a new member's gift for you.
Oke, kita dapat hadiah dari Adventure Guild. Jadi setiap kita naikin rank, maka kita dapat hadiah dari mbaknya. Oke, thank you.
Without further ado, please allow me to officially welcome you, our new avid adventurer, into the guild. Here is your adventure handbook. A new member coming aboard is a momentous occasion. It has a record of available commissions and rewards, and it is also proof of your membership. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you will find yourself stuck at a certain adventure rank. When this happens, you need to perform some impressive feats to gain further recognition from the guild.
Impressive feats?
They are simply specific adventures that allow you to ascend to the next event, but that will come later. Opportunities to win recognition will come as you gain more adventure experience. That will do for today. We will have plenty of chances to meet again in the future. Ad Astra Abyssos Adventurer.
Oke, jadi kata Mbak Catherine, ini kita tuh dapat beberapa misi yang nanti bisa masuk. Habis itu kalau misalkan nanti kita udah mencapai rank keberapa gitu ya, itu akan lebih sulit biasanya kebutuhan buat naikin ranknya. Jadi harus nyelesain misi yang luar biasa biar lebih mudah XP. Oh ini Kaeya.
This is bad. Thank the thousand winds. Your arrival must be the grace of the gods. If I may ask, envoy sent by the Animo god to save this mere mortal.
Ew, cut it out.
Marvelous. cannot let my peers hear about this. I cannot seek help from anyone else but you. Please, let's talk in the courtyard just outside headquarters.
What's with the sneakiness?
Oke, jadi kita ngikutin si Kaeya dimulai. Jadi dia tuh butuh waktu kita buat nyelesain suatu misi yang tersembunyi dan kita nggak boleh ngomong ke knights lainnya, kesatria lainnya. Jadi apa nih guysnya? Kita memotong jalan saja. Oke, nih.
This place will do.
Tell us what it's about already.
How should I begin? Oh, right. It's a secret of my past, and I confide in you to...
Don't worry. Paimon's lips are sealed.
As a matter of fact, my grandfather was a pirate.
Oh.
Wait, why do you sound so blithe? Do you think I'm making it up? Look at my eye patch. I inherited it from my grandfather, and this is solid proof that we are related by blood. My, how could you not know such common knowledge? This is no different from children inheriting their hairstyles from their parents. Yesterday, I was glancing through the notes my grandfather left and stumbled upon records that spoke of a treasure.
Treasure?
According to his notes, the treasure is buried in the lost Arcadian ruins.
Treasure.
But the location of the ruins is currently unknown.
Treasure! Kaeya, what kind of treasure is it? Gold? Or better yet, gems?
Treasures that consist of nothing but gold and gems are third-rate treasures. My grandfather's treasure is a sword. A magic sword that grants the wielder unrivaled power.
Oh, wow!
The sword was dropped from Celestia into the sea by a god. It was like the moment he gripped the sword, thunder roared, billows howled, and the clear skies were suddenly swallowed by raging winds. With the might of the magic sword, my grandfather went on to defeat a hydra, a silver-haired banshee, a wicked abyss dragon. But the immense power of the sword enticed many more greedy pirates. To avoid meaningless conflicts, my grandfather hid the magic sword. The world we live in is fascinating.
Holy moly, that's just insane!
A gang of treasure hoarders has been very active lately, and many ruins have had their relics stolen by them. I'm afraid that they will soon discover the Arcadian ruins. And
we won't let it fall into the wrong hands. We must get the sword before them. You just rest assured that we are here to help.
Wow. Great. Please keep it a secret.
Hey, so what you think? Isn't it exciting? We're talking about a super duper powerful sword. Well, let's go to the Adventurers Guild and see if we can find out more. The adventurers should know more about the ruins, right?
Oke, setelah mendengar percakapannya sama Kaeya, jadi intinya dia tuh dulunya adalah seorang... Bentar, aku mau tanya dulu. Jadi dia dulunya adalah seorang bajak laut, terus maksudnya keturunan bajak laut untuk kakeknya. Nah, dia itu... Kita bisa dapet tenda gitu lah. Oke. Widih, lumayan sih. Gimana ya, mau nggak? Jadi sebentar ya, kayak kita akan ke build dulu. Gimana ya? Gini. Nah, jadi tuh dia bilang kalau dia tuh punya kakek, seorang bajak laut. Nah, kakeknya tuh punya pedang yang luar biasa. Ini apa ini? Oke. Punya apa? Pedang yang sangat luar biasa. Terus dia tuh ingin tahu tempatnya di mana ya, buat. mencari sword itu. Supaya Iya.
Hey, kiddo! Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
We're not here for something that boring. We're looking for a sword that fell from Celestia. One that can kill 8-headed banshees and silver-haired hydras. It's super mega uber powerful. That's what Paimon said. It's a super epic sword. Anyway, it's fine as long as Paimon doesn't. So, Cyrus, do you know where the lost Arcadian ruins are supposed to be?
Arcadian ruins. Never. Thanks for your intel anyway. If you do find these ruins, I'd love to see them.
My
Tahu. Oh, jadi kita ada musuh ini.
still no clues.
Oke, si Paimon ini emang
Like it's gonna be easy. Come on. it's
bocor
the hiding place of
banget. Nggak boleh. Dia kan kita kalau ada rahasia-rahasia aku usah kasih tahu.
Anyway, we should go meet up with Kaeya first.
Oh, you're back. Do you have news for me?
Listen, we asked around the Adventurers Guild and found.
That much is expected.
Why is that?
Oh, I only mean that what's the fun in finding it without the hard work? However, I do have some clues. I sent someone to collate black market intel. It seems that someone does know about the Arcadian ruins.
Really? Where's the guy?
Now, as per the black market's rules, they will send someone to meet us to prevent leaks. We will be meeting the informant at the Whispering Woods.
Then what are we waiting here for?
That's right. You read my mind. I am a knight, so I shouldn't have any dealings with the black market. You have my thanks. Of course, you'll be compensated for your troubles.
Ooh, no problemo.
Waduh, rahasia itu kah sampai kita harus benar-benar dulu. Kalau kita sampai di sini, sekarang kita akan menyelesaikan rahasia. Rahasia apa yang ya? Oke.
Look! Oh, she's in trouble!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Come a little closer.
Oke. Kita udah menyelamatkan Vile.
Why is this happening to me?
Him who?
Thanks so much for saving me. You're far more reliable than those Favonius guys.
It's nothing. She's a traveler. She has to do with stuff like this all the time.
Traveler? I've heard stories about you. I didn't think I'd be saved by the one I'm here to meet.
Oh, so you're the...
I didn't know how I could pay you back initially, but now people in our circle know how important the network is. Well, you did save my life.
Lucky? But it's lucky for Kaeya, isn't it? He's...
Listen well then. The intel on the Arcadian ruins. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard...
Right.
There's also this map that came with it.
What? Di mana ini?
Could this be the expert's the spot? So the clue is more like a riddle. Well, should be a piece of cake for you, right? Well, if you can't solve it, we can ask Kaeya. He seems like a nerd too.
I'll leave you the intel so you can review it at any time.
Thanks, File. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. What does that mean? If you don't want to ask Kaeya, you better figure it out.
Thank you, File. Sebentar. Perjalanan. Wow. Kita langsung ke chapter 2. Ambil. Ambil. Oke. Baca. Oh, I know. Oke, jadi kita tahu ya ini ya. Lah, kasih tahu. Aku kira tadi kayak disuruh nebak dulu. Ternyata langsung dikasih tahu. Takut kalau misalkan nanti jatuh dari ketinggian. Meninggoy. Lanjut. Kita menemui Kaeya lagi.
You're back. Looks like you got the intel.
Yes and no. It's a lot more complicated than that. 3 six-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2
Riddles. How quaint. City in the lake is clearly Mondstadt. As for the six-armed giants,
giant crabs.
aside from asking just where we would find giant crabs, crabs have 8 legs, not 6. Hey, that's smart. A windmill has 6 blades. It fits.
Wow, that makes sense.
So out of the 3 windmills, 2 are close to the statue. The other one is guarding.
Ooh, this one Paimon knows.
Let's hope it's really that simple.
Come on, let's go take a look around that windmill.
Ngomong-ngomong soal kincir angin, aku takut jadi tuh pas lagi offline ya, aku tuh kan lagi jalan-jalan. Terus pas jalan-jalan tuh aku iseng lihat di kincir angin, cuman aku ambil karena di situ ada harta karunnya. Ini enggak sih? Iya nih. Oh, jatuh. Kita dulu. Nggak ada. Iya, udah aku lihat nih. Tapi kayaknya mau ini. Ada di sini. Ada di kincir satu. Oh, udah.
Ooh, let me see what's inside. She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. There's another map. More riddles? Paimon's dizzy already. Oh no, Paimon will let you have all the fun. Or you could get Kaeya to help.
Oke, jadi kita bolak-balik ke Kaeya. Halo Kaeya. Ini aku datang lagi nih bawa peta harta karun.
She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front.
Hidungku
Any
gatal.
idea what that means?
Is this some page stripped from a love novel that you just happened to find?
Oh, so it's not a clue. No wonder someone as clever as Paimon wasn't able.
I'm just joking.
Take this more seriously, Kaeya.
This riddle is hard to figure out. Clear spring. Is it referring to Springvale? Passion rushing through the clear spring. So such inappropriate behavior. I feel like, unless that's something you two get up to. Oh, my apologies. I shouldn't judge what one does in their own time.
What's wrong with you? What kind of people do you think we are?
The thing is, if the rushing passion isn't coming from the clear spring, not a bad idea. Like when there's a waterfall, for example. It appears the solution to this enigma relates to the waterfall. Only the clear spring that blesses Mondstadt can reveal the passion described here. And the heart of the waterfall must refer to the cliff on the left side of the waterfall. I noticed the ending, cold and alone, probably has something to do with cryo, which can be controlled by a vision. You should probably take someone who can manipulate cryo with you. It's nothing. If a knight of Favonius couldn't even answer a riddle, how could we be trusted to solve criminal mysteries?
Let's go take a look in Springvale. We'll leave you to your criminal mysteries. No, wait. Leave you to solving your criminal mysteries.
Dia nggak terima kalau misalkan kita yang bacain ini kasus kriminalnya. Jadi teka-tekinya tadi kayak di ini ya, air terjun. Wah, jauh sih. Oke. Kita coba ke sana. Bentar. Ambil dulu ini. Oke. Mungkin aku ada sesuatu, guys. Cuman kalau misal anemo krayonya nggak kedapet.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Cuman kalau misalkan nanti aku atur-atur beberapa senjata atau mungkin enhance senjata itu kayaknya aku nggak bakal nampakin. Jadi aku nampakin yang petualangannya. Ini apa ya? Iron juga kah? Oh, iron juga. Mana tadi? Oke. Cryo itu si Kaeya ini gak sih? Ya, dia punya skill cryo.
What's the hurry?
Boleh. Coba deh. Tanya-tanya dong. Aduh. Ini ya. Cang. Mana lagi? Udah habis. Mana sih tempatnya? Jauh bener. Apa nih? Oke. Hah? Di seberang sana serius?
Freeze!
Ini level berapa aku harus beraninya? Ini apa? Melawan level 10. Kurang dikit. Please. Ya. Oke. Close enough. Nah, di mana sekarang? Oke, ini ada air. Terus kita ke sana kah? Ya, ada nih. Naik terus. Wah, kita di sini.
What's the hurry?
Lah, lagi santai. Tuh. Bisa ya kayak gitu ya? Oh ini.
Fascinating.
Ini. Terus loh. Bukan. Terus mana? Mana ya? Oh ini loh. Ding.
Freeze. Dodge this.
Oke.
What's the hurry? Oh, so sorry. Freeze.
This time, the mysteries are all
Ya
been
aku sambil
solved.
diserang ini.
But in all fairness, this treasure map really is terrible. It looks like it was drawn by a pirate. So, now, let's go for it. Anyways, huh? No, you are definitely not. Arcadian treasure hunt?
Sorry guys, ini aku cepet-cepetin ya. Kayak biar stop ya. Biar kalian gak bosan kalau misalkan ada nonton. Ya ampun. Gak pas dong. Oke, kita buka untuk. Nah, kita akan ke sana. Di sini. Oh, bisa ya? Terus apa? Ini lagi. Oh, ini.
Another target tracked down by Albert. Ha! Ha! Duh! Duh! Windblade.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
This moment will be frozen in time. Ha! Ha!
Come a little closer. Get
Dodge this! What's the hurry? Freeze!
Be gone! Go, go, Baron One! No escape!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little...
Cool it! Don't get frostbite! How fortunate! Dodge this! What's the hurt? Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Dodge this! Cool it!
Wow, these will come in handy. No one escapes my sight.
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this too much. You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. Cool it! Ah!
Hey, Traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
A gliding license? What's that?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
So you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license? No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what acting Grandmaster Jean would say.
An exam? What a pain in the butt.
No with a capital N-O. Do not challenge the authority of Examiner Amber. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems. But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick...
Wow, that's a big old book.
Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Wingblade! You're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. The gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all.
Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual.
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving.
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
This is so embarrassing. It's because, maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish. You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting.
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city. We're waiting.
Anything the knights can do for you.
Hey, here! Over here! I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle. Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage.
Easy. You've flown this way before anyway.
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license. Just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Windborne traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought...
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside. But he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean. Bet you can't keep up with me. This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some...
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues. Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore...
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider.
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken.
How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an Animo slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Wait, are you telling me people actually do that?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that?
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
come a little closer. Hup, you're in for a little shock. Here, come a little closer. Hup, you're in for a little...
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts.
Hilly churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly churl camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me of?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible.
Dodge this!
Don't be such a brute.
No escape! Yeah!
He'd come a little closer.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze!
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for? Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them. And you still had one stage to go in your
Yeah, but what's that got to do with it?
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding?
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt herself. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours. Nice! You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!
What's the hurry?
You're in for a little shock.
I'll race you there! I'll race you there! I'll race you there!
Dodge this!
He'd come a little closer.
Freeze! What's the hurry?
Bet you can't.
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it!
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it.
You must be Raptor. You can't escape.
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't—
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be— he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
So how did he get across?
I don't see a mechanism, and I have good eyesight. Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that you could build one.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting away!
We can't hesitate. But don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember?
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left.
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my Raptor says I'll never make it. But
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, up!
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
Easy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
No way.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
I got killed.
Freeze!
Freeze!
You're open! Don't push your luck. Dodge this!
Let it rain.
My, come a little closer.
Freeze!
Just a temporary... What's the hurry?
All right, I got him. I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past...
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all, no glide zone this, no... Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether. But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the... Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the Outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.